So today I want to talk about buying or renting in San Francisco Bay Area. This has to be dated back when I was in Portland, Oregon, when I started to think about moving to San Francisco Bay Area. To be honest with you, at that time, the biggest concern for me is, will I be financially reasonable to move here, including the housing cost? I first rent in an apartment in San Jose. It costs about $3,600 per month. It's a pretty decent apartment. Then later on, I rent another house in Cupertino to get my kids ready for school. The house we're renting is much older, but because it's a pretty good school district, we still made a decision to live there. We didn't live there for long until last year we bought our house in Fremont. The house we bought is an entry-level house, cost between $1 and $1.5 million range. Next, I'm going to provide you the cost difference. I think that's the most important factor you want to know. One data point I want to provide from what I experienced. Like I said earlier, when I rent my apartment, it costs about $3,600 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Currently, the house I bought is a 3-bedroom duplex. What I'm paying today for the mortgage and property tax together is about $5,000. So if you are looking at the difference, I'm paying about $1,400 more today. If the price stay the same within the next few years, the amount of payment I have, a certain of the portion will go back to my house, which is the principal that I borrowed. Other costs that you need to pay attention is house insurance. Today, I pay about $600 per year. The house are located somewhere safe. It's not in a high flood risk zone. When I'm renting an apartment, I remember I pay $17 per month. So let's say that's about more than $200 per year. So you'll pay a little bit extra more, but not to a substantially more. Here I want you to pay attention to one thing that I noticed. When you're actually looking at the estimation given by Zillow for the home warranty, I don't know why it's always in the thousands per year, like 4,000 or 5,000 per year. I don't know why it was estimated like that, but I just want to let you know that I'm paying much less than what the estimate given from Zillow. Next is on utilities. Of course, it depends on the usage, the size of your house. On the 3-bedroom housing that I'm currently on, the utility is comparable to the 2-bedroom apartment that I rent. Other costs are pretty close. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that currently I have a HOA of about $200 per month. Definitely is something that I don't recommend if you can get away from, because HOA is a liability that you never get paid off. This is the money that if you can avoid, definitely avoid HOA. Last, I still want to provide some of my honest experience about renting versus buying. A lot of these decisions that I'm struggling at is because that I don't have all the knowledge or wisdom to know how the market will be up or down. A lot of cases I was just watching YouTube videos or even listen to some of the realtors. The information they provide, maybe it's not the full picture. So here, I really want you to really think about your situation. The most important thing is to get aligned with your significant other, your family members. No matter renting or buying, it's not going to change your life. The most important thing is stick with what you think is right. Like for me, when I first came here, I think it's right for us to rent because we don't really know all the district. And at that time, we are less clear about our overall future goal here, right? Once I'm more comfortable about living in San Francisco Bay Area and also have more knowledge about different districts, then I made the decision to go to buy. So by all means, take your time to really understand your situation. And most importantly, align with your family to make that decision. Okay, this concludes what I want to share with you today. No matter what your decision is, buying versus renting, I wish you a happy day. See you next time.